welcome to today's maths class, and today we'll do symmetry and patterns. Our learning objectives are 2D and 3D objects, faces, edge and vertices, reflective symmetry, rotational symmetry, representing 3D in 2D and patterns. So first is 2D and 3D objects. In day-to-day life, we come across various objects such as books, balls, geometry boxes, ice cream cone, pencil. The one common theme among all these objects is that they all have three dimensions: length, breadth and height. As compared to the objects like a sheet of paper that is 2D object, these objects have an additional dimension, that is height, and hence are quantified as 3D objects. Various 3D objects are given below. Cuboid, cube, cone, cylinder, sphere. They are 3D objects. They have three dimensions: length, breadth and height. Next is faces, edges and vertices. In the figure of this cube or cuboid, the 8 corners are referred as its vertices, and 12 sides are called its edges, and 6 flat surfaces are its faces. So these are the faces, these are edges, and these points, they are the vertices. So in cube and cuboid, there are 12 sides and 6 faces and 8 vertices. Clear? So both in cube and cuboid, the number of sides, faces and vertices are same. Next is reflective symmetry. In the figure, an apple is cut into 2 pieces and both the pieces are exactly the same. This is so because they have the line of symmetry. Now you will like to know about symmetry. Symmetry is an important geometrical concept. If we are able to draw the line which will divide the object into 2 identical parts, means एक जैसे हों, then we say the objects are symmetrical about that line. Also, the line is said to be the axis of symmetry for the objects. Like here, this line that will divide the circle into 2 equal halves which are identical to each other, एक जैसे हैं. If we fold the circle along this line, the first part will overlap the other part. So this is known as the line of symmetry or axis of symmetry, and this figure is known as symmetrical figure. In the above figure, we can see that in circle and square, there are at least one line about which, if the figure is folded, is one part exactly overlap the other part. Hence, circle and square are symmetrical. Like here, this is the line of symmetry. However, for the quadrilateral, we observe that we cannot fold the shape in any manner where both the parts are exactly overlapped. Thus, the quadrilateral is not symmetrical. Next is rotational symmetry. A figure is said to have the rotational symmetry if the figure looks the same even after it has been rotated by an angle less than 360 degrees. Here is an example of rotational symmetry. Consider the square with P as one of its constants, and let us perform quarter turns about the center of the square marked. This is the center P. First we will take quarter turn, means 90 degrees. So P point will come here. Clear? So figure 1 is the initial position, rotation 90 degrees about the center leads to the figure 2. Clear? Note the position of P now. Rotate again through 90 degrees, you will get figure 3. Again 90 degrees, rotate करेंगे, figure 3 आ जाएगा. In this way, when you complete your quarter turns, the square reaches its original position. All the figure looked same as the figure 1 in spite of the rotation. This can be seen with the help of the position taken by P. Thus, the square has rotational symmetry. So, square में क्या होती है? Rotational symmetry. When we rotate to certain angle, it will look same like its original position. Next is exercise 23.1. Draw reflection of the following figure above the dotted line. So, it will look something like this. Clear? So practice all the questions of this exercise. Next is representing 3D in 2D. Most of the objects around us, such as geometrical box, birthday cap, dice, etc., are 3D object or solid object. We cannot draw them on paper. We can only draw their 2D representation. In this section, we will explore how to draw 3D shapes either on square paper or in isometric paper. We can draw cube as shown below. So in isometric paper, there are dots. With the help of dot, we can draw 3D figure in 2D like this. Next is nets of building 3D shapes. Open a cardboard box along the edge to lay it flat. You will get a cardboard of shape given alongside. This is called the net of the cube. It can be appropriately joined to get the same cube back. Means अगर हम उस line के along will fold it again, will get the box again. Similarly, you can get the nets of cone by cutting a slit along the slant surface. Similarly, you can get the net of the cylinder as shown. So this is the net of cube. When you open it along these lines, like you have seen a sweet box, if you open it along its line, it is the net of that box. Clear? When you fold it again, it will turn into box. Next is exercise 23.2. Find out which of these shapes can be folded to make an open box. So we have to make an open box. Suppose here we will fold it. So this side, this will come here, this is top, this is here, and this is this side. So front side will be open. So A can be folded as open box. Clear? So practice all the questions here. Next is patterns. A pattern is a sequence of repeated objects or numbers. Pattern can be observed in nature too. Look at the leaves on the branch or the arrangement of the petals in a flower. Next is number pattern. Identify the pattern and fill in the blanks. First is 37 into 3, that is 111, 37 into 6, 222, 37 into 9, 333. So what pattern is following here? 3, 6, 9. Every time its value is increasing with 3. So here come 12. So it becomes 444. Then 15, 555, 666. Like this the pattern will follow. Clear? Next is turns. You can also make patterns by turning a shape 1 by 4, 1 by 2, 1 by 8, 1 by 3 or 1 by 6. So 1 by 4 turn, that is 90 degree, 1 by 2 180 degree, 1 by 3 turn 270 degree, 4 right angle complete one turn, that is 360 degree. Right angle make a 1 by 4 turn. Clear? Next is fact file. 4 right angle are the same as 1 complete turn. 4 right angle, that is equals to 360. That is 1 complete turn. So here the rotation is clockwise direction and this is anti-clockwise direction. Clear? Next is quarter turn. Quarter means 1 by 4 turn. A quarter turn means 1 by 4 turn. Observe the dot on the shape. the shape turn 1 by 4 at each step. Like here, first the dot was here. Now 1 by 4 turn, the dot will come here, then here, and then again here. Clear? Next is exercise 23.3. What should come next? Here, the dots were here. Now the line becomes straight, dots are here, then this turn, then like this slant, then 1/4, then 1/4. Now it will be like this. Then like this the pattern will follow. Clear? So practice all these questions. Here we end the chapter. I hope you understand it well. Now you have to practice it.